Hey everybody, I'm Joe DeGanzik, and it's Earth Day 2016, Friday, April 22nd of 2016. And I was thinking I should put out some sort of message, some sort of Earth Day announcement, and I thought, well, I could tell everyone to go buy stuff in our Amazon store or use our affiliate links and buy more home automation gear to save energy and LED lighting and all the different topics that we've talked about on formerly Lighting Answers and now Smarter Home Life. But I thought, that's kind of the wrong message. Earth Day is about reducing and reusing and planting trees and recycling and all of those messages that we've heard for many, many years on Earth Day and other important days of the year where people and politicians talk about recycling efforts and saving the planet, and we've got the new protocols that were worked out in Geneva last fall. They're being worked out at the UN, I believe, actually, as we speak, or as I speak. So I thought the message today should be one where if you already have home automation gear, if you've already got some sort of programmable thermostat via, be it a Nest or something just old-fashioned, and you haven't reprogrammed it in a while, you haven't thought about how can it benefit me in terms of energy usage and adjusting things. We've got seasons changing now. We're in spring, kind of the middle of spring now, soon to be about another month or so away from hitting summer. Here in Phoenix, we've already got much warmer temperatures, and I'm already adjusting things to compensate. If you already have some efficient light bulbs that you purchased and you haven't installed them, maybe today is the day that you put them in. And I could say, yeah, maybe not shop on Amazon, not shop online, not have someone deliver something specifically to your door via, delivery trucks. Maybe if you want to get something at your local store, it's a little bit better. You're not going to use so much resources in terms of fossil fuels or, the energy required to get that thing in your hands. So yeah, go down to Home Depot, go down to Lowe's or your favorite hardware store and pick up some advanced lighting, LED, CFL, if you really have to. I'm not a fan of those things, or some sort of home automation gear to reduce your footprint, reduce your energy usage at least. Or skip all of that and just go outside to a park and enjoy the day if it's nice in your part of the world. Obviously, many people would say, go plant a tree, go do something nice, nice for the planet. So that's my message. And I also wanted to give some shout outs to two organizations who had really cool announcements this week. That's Solar Roadways and SkyTran. Solar Roadways, of course, burst onto the scene 2 years ago with their Solar Frickin' Roadways viral video and their crowdfunding campaign. Solar Roadways, of course, as many of you probably already know, the hexagon-shaped panels that were developed by the couple up in Idaho that A, generate power, B, have LED lights, so I guess that's tied into our lighting kind of thing. LED lights that can display messages. If they're put on parking lots or sidewalks, they can literally reconfigure the space for different types of cars and handicap accessible and whatnot. They have load sensors, so if something is crossing the road ahead, they can flash a message with those LED lights, and in the winter they can potentially also keep roads ice and snow free because they've got little heating elements. And for me, who's a driver of a Nissan Leaf electric car, they can also potentially in the future charge electric vehicles that are equipped with induction charging mechanisms. So congrats to them on their message, which was the first installation announcement this summer. Apparently that's where it's going to happen, or when it's going to happen, in their hometown of Sandpoint, Idaho, and they're going to be able to show it off to the public. They have an installation at their headquarters, but this will be the first public one in some sidewalk in a plaza in their hometown. And hopefully there will be many more installations to come. They've been meeting with and talking with people around the world and around the country. So congrats to Solar Roadways. The second one, SkyTran. SkyTran is something I have been talking to people about and have been a fan of for many, many years, and I could go on and on and on about it, but this is Smarter Home Life, so I'll keep it brief. SkyTran is probably the coolest thing you've never heard of. SkyTran is personal rapid transit. 3 words that usually are never combined together. SkyTran announced their technology demonstration system, and while it isn't the perfectly beautiful and gorgeous system that they have been envisioning and showing us for years, literally years now, with city renderings and their full-scale vehicle mock-ups sitting at their headquarters at NASA Ames in Northern California. This technology demonstration system at their partner IAI overseas allows them to fully test the system and how it's going to work, and switching and vehicle motion and acceleration with actual payloads and weight on it. But it's not the pretty version. That one actually is under construction right now and will hopefully be done in the next few months. So SkyTran, personal rapid transit, what does that mean? It's based on a grid type system. So instead of linear tracks like we're traditionally used to with light rail, commuter rail, and even streetcar systems, SkyTran is built on a grid system, much like your city streets, and you can go anywhere on the SkyTran grid at up to 150 miles per hour non-stop to your destination. The grid operates much like freeways are supposed to operate, where the main lines never slow down, never change speed, and never stop because the vehicles get off the main line to exit to their stations. Vehicles in a fully built out SkyTran system are in the thousands, stations are in the thousands, and are more akin to the size of bus stops than traditional big, gigantic light rail or heavy commuter rail stations. SkyTran is also predicted to be cheaper, 60 to 70% cheaper to build per mile than traditional rail systems, and still cheaper than streetcar systems, which are being proposed right here in Phoenix, which are streetcar generally is a terrible idea. Anyways, SkyTran is amazing. You can visit skytran.com for all the details and their own renderings. I'm an advocate for it here in the Phoenix area, and I run SkyTran for Phoenix, the Facebook page, so you can look that up and join us there if you're here and want to bring it to your area. So congrats to SkyTran and to Solar Roadways, solarroadways.com for more information on that stuff. And I figured I would just give you some shout outs to those companies. Congrats on their Earth Day Center announcements. And, you know, get out there today and do something nice for the planet. And whether it's home automation gear, visiting a park, taking transit, carpooling, or whatnot. Thanks for watching this cool Earth Day themed episode. I'm Joe DeGanzik for Smarter Home Life. I'll see you next week. We'll have our first Q&As under our new branding out next week. Move them to the end of the month so we can capture your comments and questions throughout the month and then put them on that show. Questions@smarterhomelife.com is the address now to send them in, or just comment on the video and I will get back to you. I'm Joe DeGanzik for Smarter Home Life. See you next time.